Alrighty. Good morning, afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How is everybody doing today? So, yes, I'm going to get the things out of the way, as stated, in my tweets and everything. Yes, today is indeed my birthday. And honestly, I don't really celebrate my birthday all that much. Literally, all I did today was I treated myself to a fancy burger and I've had a couple of beers. That's literally it. I don't drink from my own stock, so we're just hanging out. I celebrate my birthday every year practically the same way. I don't really like to announce that I'm having a birthday or doing like a birthday stream or anything because I don't really do anything for my birthday. I just don't really see much of a point of it. Like, okay, yay, yippee, I'm born today. I'm a year closer to death, or however you want to put it. But, yeah. But I celebrate my birthday, same as I do every year. I treat myself to a nice lunch, and I play video games. Well, yes, unfortunately, it wasn't, with chat this year. But I got to relive some of my old high school days where me and a bunch of my friends would just get on and play some zombies. So, it was a good day. It was a very, very good day. I liked it. I had fun. And now I get to spend some time with you guys on my birthday, and we get to play some D&D on my birthday. I literally could not have asked for literally anything. And today is just gonna keep getting better and better with stream. So yes, forgive me if you guys hear the bottles clinking. I'm like 3 of these things down, and I still got like 4 more to go. But, alright. Enough dilly-dallying. I say we go ahead and get back into chat, and we can get started with today's session, The Illusions of Reality. Karma, bitch. All right. Good evening, everyone. Are we ready to continue the main story of our session, given what happened last week? What are you guys talking about? You guys were fine. Alright, so previously on the region of Luavara, our heroes we were having a little Halloween special last week. And our heroes decided to are starting to make their way down towards the Warrior Marsh to look for Alistair's stepdaughter, and along with speaking to the beast folk in order to get Silky's sword redecorated. Along their travels, they managed to come across a group of low-ranking adventurers, and who turned out to be the party formerly known as Poop Patrol. A party of sanitary cleansers that the Nameless met very, very long ago. And turns out, with contributions from Ragnar, they managed to grow into a proper adventuring group now. They were tasked with searching through some old ruins to help Genhilder, and with the help of the Nameless, discovered that there was a small little horde of zombies that were hanging out in the town. After clearing out most of the undead horde, the party comes across the Blob. The Blob. And the Blob proceeded to royally fuck up the party. And with the help of the Nameless, Poop Patrol managed to gather the information that they needed and slay the giant blob. Well, not really. In before a giant a giant skeletal centipede came out of the mausoleum and proceeded to drag all of the undead back down with it. And y'all discovered that there is a path to the Underdark in those ancient in that mausoleum ruin, which now brings the total amount of holes to the Underdark you guys know about to 2. And so, you guys, along with the newly renamed Silver Stallions group, who formerly known as Poop Patrol, make your way down the steps to where you all rest, you all heal up, and you get to know Spooky's new little goopy friend named Goobus. Alright, so please make sure that all of your characters are fully healed. Then we can begin. Probably from one of the buffs that you received in the last battle. Alright, so after saying goodbye to the Silver Stallions, you guys are now able to continue on the road southward. Bruh. Anyway. Alright, so, making your way out of steps, you guys are going to begin traveling to Satone, and then making your way and continuing down southward. So, this journey by itself is going to take close to a month. So, let me ask you guys this. To save time, okay? I'm going to let you guys gamble for this. And I'm going to let you choose your fate. Okay? So, here's what I'm going to let you do. It's either you guys want to sit here and roll every encounter for every day. We can do it week by week. Or, if somebody particularly is feeling incredibly lucky today, I will let you guys make one encounter roll to get from Steph's down to, let's say, Delegate. Are you guys not on both maps? Oh, yeet. So, you guys are currently here. And you guys are heading down here. Alrighty, not a full send to Delegate. Will do. It'll take you guys a week just to get to Satone. Yeah, let's just say 2 weeks to get to Actora. Alrighty. So, in that case then, I'm going to need 2 weekly encounters. Off to a great start. No. Well, we're taking the first 2. Okay. All right. While I'm looking for some images real quick, just for the folks at home, I have a new challenge for all of you and my viewers. Adding to a stick pile. It's a challenge where you guys are able to contribute channel points, and if you guys manage to reach the goal, I have a new model I'm working with, and I have got some sketches that I want to tease out. So if you guys complete that challenge within the next month, I'll go ahead and release those images on Twitter and Blue Sky. Let's see here. For what? For Twitch. Okay. Jeez. Hi, Emmy. Welcome to the stream. We're just looking for images at the moment. Okay. Yes, it is. Indeed my birthday. Is it that scientist VTuber? Thank you, Emmy. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Wait, that's a real thing? Alright, so we're gonna rewind just a tad bit, as you guys are probably about halfway through getting from Steph's to Satone. Okay. And as you guys are walking, or as you guys are making your way through the path in the forest, everybody in the cart suddenly has this immense power and sensation wash over them. And it feels vaguely familiar to you guys, as you remember having this feeling wash over you guys the very first time you guys met Lady Isabella. But her aura, we can say, is a lot more mellow. This one feels very threatening. To the point where everybody is now under the effects of being frightened. Everyone. Spooky. Goobus immediately tries like melting himself into like your pocket. You can hear him just like making little noises. His eyes are like darting all over the place. Holy shit, what is that? Alistair, make me a perception roll. Cody.
Yes.
We hear the child. Give me just a second here, sorry. All right. So, Alistair, as you are driving around, as you're trying to cope with this feeling that is currently weighing down on you like a brick house, out off into the distance, you happen to see what appears to be a young woman dressed in like a very fancy black and red suit. Look, kind of just like brushing herself off, looking around, confused, and you can see her with what appears to be like a small notebook in her hands, and she's just looking very confused and like she's pondering something. This individual, as you're starting to get a little bit closer, she's obviously not hiding, but she stands roughly about 5'7", with stark white hair. She has a very bushy tail, and she has 2 little fox ears on the top of her head. And as you are getting closer and closer to this woman, this aura is getting much stronger. She does now.
Yes.
Oh, did I say frightened? I meant shaken. I'm sorry. Yeah, you are currently shaken right now, because I remember the layers of fear are shaken, frightened, and panicked. But as you are getting closer, it is getting much worse, and you are almost at the stage of being frightened. Oh, you can't hear everybody? What the hell? No, it's going. It's going.
Your stream is just Josh talking to himself.
Oh my
We've done
gosh.
that. Me and Josh did that the other day.
It's happened before.
Done it in the past.
I've caught it before. I've caught it before. Like, hey,
Oh, we caught him monologuing, guys.
Oh no.
Emmy,
I'm doing that.
Emmy, if you can let me know if you can hear them now, please.
Hello?
That'd be great.
Hello.
Like, I can hear you. Prism can hear you. And they're back. All right, thank you, Emmy. I appreciate that. Just me monologuing to myself for half an hour. Excellent.
Let's go.
Okay, so yes, but by now this woman does indeed notice you all, and you can see her like raising her hand to like wave you down, Alistair.
Okay, Alistair, well, I
Like,
guess
oi.
stop.
Oi! Oi!
I mean, I don't think he really has an option here.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, because that's
I
such
think
a
it's
good
a
idea.
bad up.
All right, so now you're actually finally able to get a good look at her.
With a face like that, don't flee.
Okay. I need to ask.
Oh God, she's huge.
Okay, I need to ask.
I really
I
want
have to ask.
turn into a giant
Is this
woman.
from a certain vampire anime?
This is not from a certain vampire anime. I have tried looking into this. I don't know where this is from. As far as my research has been able to tell, this has been generated. I just found it. I thought it looked cool, and now I have this creature. Anyway, she's going to wave you down, and she's going to stare up at you, and she's going to say, "Pardon me, I happen to have split up with my adventuring group. Would you be so kind as to let me know where the nearest civilization is?"
Why
did you split up?
We're halfway between,
Yes.
so it doesn't matter which way we send her. Either way, it's gonna be a bit of a walk.
That's perfectly fine.
Do you know what you were doing? Where you were trying to go?
Now that you mention it, no, I don't.
Okay.
Aid, where do we? This
Probably
is
the
map brain.
nearest Adventurers Guild.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Your best bet is to probably go towards Steps. It's the way we're coming. It's a large adventuring town, so you'll most likely find who you're looking for there.
And it's just the way that you all came.
Yep, straight behind us.
Very well. Enjoy the rest of your day, then.
As do
Thank
you,
you.
ma'am. Have a good day.
And she's just gonna walk past everybody and proceed down the road.
I'm gonna pop my head into the cart as she gets a little further away, like she's out of sight. Holy shit, that woman was terrifying. Am I wrong?
No, now let's
Nope.
continue on our way.
Yeah, Xavier's watching her as she walks past, just keeping his eyes on her.
I felt okay, Xavier. I felt like I was being watched by the largest fucking predator I ever met. You?
She's not even looking at me, and I'm still.
Shit, man.
You felt like prey?
Ugh.
I felt like the ant. So insignificant it didn't matter.
Oh, we all. Oh, bad time to take a drink. Bad time to take a drink.
Anyway, let's continue on our way.
Oh, trust me, we're already going. We have left.
Alright. Then you all make your way to the lakeside town of Satone that you guys haven't been to in quite some time. In fact, I don't actually... yeah, you guys actually have been here.
Yeah.
We've been here once. We have not been here in a long time. Because this is where we went after we dealt with the whole flesh nesters debacle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It is
that's going back
also,
some
if I
time.
remember correctly, where we first came across Sven.
Yes.
It is. Indeed. This is the town that you guys fought the Nereid at.
Fought is a very loose term there,
Fucking
Josh.
frogs.
Oh gosh.
How
Hey,
about
we
got
should go back.
fucking wrecked by a Nereid?
Hey, we should probably go
Konosuba.
back. We should probably go back to there. and see if there's any
Konosuba,
more.
let's not
Oh
repeat.
yeah, this is the place that you guys fought the giant frogs.
Correction, where we got nommed by the giant frog.
Think for yourself. Nothing has eaten me until that blob thing appeared.
Oh, how the turntables have turned.
Wickedy wackio.
All
Yeah,
right.
so we're here.
So yeah, is there anything you guys want to do here in the lakeside town? Or are you just passing by, spending a night at the inn that you guys remember? The Miss Flying Ferry.
Yeah, 'cause
Are
that's
there
the one-
more frogs?
Yes.
Wait,
Inside
you wanna
I
be-
want to go see the frogs.
You want to meet the barkeep?
We need, yes.
Because if memory
Wait,
serves, Josh.
Wait, didn't this place used to have a Fae problem?
It
Yes,
did,
it did.
yes.
Yeah.
Keep,
Oh,
keep,
God.
keep your hands
Everything
on
in the
stuff.
cart and it goes in the pockets.
Everything in the cart, gone.
Not again.
It goes in the pockets.
It
No,
goes into
put,
the
put,
pocket.
it, put it in Silky's bag of holding.
You guys
Yeah.
you guys have a Fey charm protecting the cart.
Oh, that's right, we do.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, about that.
Been a
Still
while.
doesn't matter.
Literally,
PTSD, man.
last time we came through here, Spooky, we had just gotten a lot of money and a
Mhm.
lot of potions,
Mhm.
and then the fucking Fae stole everything.
Nice.
We got mugged by the Fae.
Yeah,
I want to
sounds
find
about
the
right.
fucking, I want to find the fucking vase so I could get my gold back.
Yeah, like they still have like they even still have it.
yeah.
Hell, they'll probably have somebody else's.
Alright, so I don't have a town map at the moment. So you guys make your way to the Mist Flying Ferry, and you guys come back to see the barkeep.
Yeah. Frog keep.
Nope, you guys open up the door to the
He's
tavern,
so dapper.
and you
Keep
hear the
the fire
barkeep,
fire.
and you hear the barkeep go, "Welcome to the Mist Flying Ferry.
Oh god, I forgot about this guy.
Yes.
Please have a seat. I'll be with you in a moment."
Wow.
You know, as you guys have a seat, he's gonna come over and he's gonna look at you all and say, "Well, look who it is. I haven't seen you folk around here in ages."
Josh, we off the liquor. You have too much.
No, F you as I open another one.
No, I don't have an alcohol problem. Alcohol's got a problem with me.
Exactly.
Just don't invite the sad clown.
I will always invite the sad clown. For I am the biggest, saddest clown. My life is a joke.
So, bonus points to anybody who can remember this barkeep's name.
It was so long ago, I don't even remember.
I may have
seeing
written
him.
it down. Where's my Google Doc? This was back during that point in time where I was kind of writing down a lot of things and also not. Nope, didn't write it down.
All right, now
Yep, nope, I don't got it either.
give me knowledge history rolls then.
Cody, do you have access to your sheet or?
Aracel, you completely forgot this poor guy's name.
No, I forgot to take off shaken.
Shaken.
It don't matter. Though. You rolled a
Oh,
nat
I
one.
rolled a night one.
Yeah, let me take off shaking. Hold on. All right. Let's go with my shitty history of a 5. Hey!
Oh, Silky!
Of course. Silky's gonna give the frog a big smile and says, "Hello again, Florg. It's good to see you again."
Oh,
Something to do with FLO. I wanted to say flog though.
FLORG.
Flog.
So,
Your
of course,
flog is wrong.
you guys are going to, just talk with Florg a little bit, just catch up, order some food, and spend the night.
Yeah.
Matt, you are also going to realize that the Mist Flying Fairy is a part of that list that you have.
oh shit. Okay.
So he knows who we are, what we do.
And we know
I've-
what he's about, too.
Yeah. Oh god, was there a code phrase? I feel like there was a code phrase.
There
Yeah,
was.
whatever. Once again, totally probably wrote this down, but I can't find it right now.
It would probably be something along the lines of this like fancy whiskey ages very properly, and the bartender would say, "Would you like to try a sample?"
I love the taste. I love the taste of dandelion whiskey.
Aged properly, everything is wonderful. Care for a taste?
Of course.
So he'll take you down, show you, hey, circle's working just fine. If you need to use it, feel free. Just let me know ahead of time.
Thank you very much, Fleur. We very much appreciate this. This is more of just like a courtesy call to let you know that we know finally.
Oh, don't worry. I'm fully aware. How is everything outside of,
To
the
our
act-
knowledge,
the active
as
war zone?
as fine as they can be. We've helped Dandelier a little bit the people of Dandelier get their steps in the right direction with getting their forges back up. Other than that,
Lavahorn.
they're technically the Dandelier people all in Lavahorn. And we're not right now on our way down to the Woodrow Marshes, but we decided to go fuck up a slave ring on the way through, so keep your ears open for that.
Slavery. I did happen to see someone who looks vaguely familiar to your friend, Miss Silky.
Sven Aethelwolf?
No. Oh, no. Not Sven.
He does not look similar. It
Wait,
would
hello.
be-
Sorry. Yeah, that was
Felfrey.
my Felfrey.
I guess if that is her name, yes.
Yeah. Kinda thinks she's smarter than everyone else. Real hoity-toity bitch.
I guess.
Yeah, fair enough. Regardless, keep going, Fleur.
She was just simply passing by.
Mm. Do you know where to?
She
Or
didn't.
which way she went out of town is a better question.
I wouldn't. I don't happen to know what direction she went.
Fair enough. Oh, still, it's appreciated. And I'm gonna give Florida a solid pat in the back. Thanks.
Of course. Then we continue back all the way down to Actora.
I will relay that information that someone who looks like Silky has been through this area. My assumption is Felfrey. But we don't know which way she went out of Satone. Or which way she came from either, so.
So, speaking of Felfrey, have we decided on what we're doing with her?
That's all up to Silky at the end of the day, unless she pushes our hands.
Well,
I would prefer not to kill her, but it's like Alistair said.
Fortunately, if she forces our hand, we don't have much of a choice.
Yep. Do I want to kill Silky's sister? No. Will I do it? Will I have no hesitation in the case of someone's immediate danger? Yes. She wasn't using her knees, right?
Nope, as we all recall, her powers come from her mind.
Great. Xavier, we go for the knees.
Alright. Finally arriving in Actora.
Man, I love Riften.
Alright, so Actora, since this is going to be your guys' technical first time here.
What do you mean technical? It's the first time we've been here.
Yes. Actora is a bridge gap between the northern and southern continents. Actora and Shabal are basically connected cities that have ferries passing by the bay in which the two cities border. Actora happens to also serve as a halfway point for shipments coming in from the west and going eastward and vice versa, and is very popular with a joint contract with Quick Harbor and fishing in the bay to the east, while Shabal mostly handles all of the shipments that are coming in back and forth. Actora is the fishing town, while Shabal is the quote-unquote resting place. But when Shabal is filled, people go to Actora and vice versa. You know, they're basically a giant city, but split because of water.
do you have two governing bodies or one governing body?
Knowledge, local or geography?
Paper train is off, so make sure you turn that off.
You have one? Would you be able to turn that off? It won't let me turn it off.
You have one?
I can if you want. If you haven't.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you
I
go
was
ahead and pour
around.
yourself. Go ahead and pour yourself. I don't
I
know.
don't want the whole thing.
Alright,
Sorry.
so, knowledge, geography.
Okay.
Damn, I'm being one up by Silky.
8 Silky, Alistair, and Aristella know for a fact that Actora and Shabal share a governing body.
It's the same government across the bay.
Alright, so now that you guys are here, what's the plan?
Oh,
Info, info, info.
Info.
watch the docks, maybe.
Recon!
Split up, search for clues. I mean, the best way to do is probably everyone break into what your specialty is and go snooping.
Yep.
Alright, so question is, who's going with who?
Obviously, Silky has to come with me to the tavern.
But
Honestly,
Silky's also good at checking, like, shipping history.
honestly, the brain and mouth combo that Vari and Silky end up being, it's a little ridiculously powerful.
It is.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Alistair will go off and be a sneaky boy.
I am not a very sneaky boy, so I'll probably go with to the tavern.
Alistair's the only sneaky boy. He is by himself. Everyone else is able to break into parties of 2. Alistair will do his own thing.
I mean,
Not
I
true. I'm
suppose-
tagging along with Alistair.
Don't you fucking dare, you bastard. You're not sneaky.
He's a small guy. He's sneaky.
That's not how that works, and you know it.
The fact is that he could blink around. It's very stealth-like. Because
It's
that blink
helpful
does not
too.
make a
You
sound.
could get into a place that you can't.
Do I need to remind you of
Is-
Mungo?
Ah, fucking Mungo.
What is monkey?
Fucking
Oh, yeah, we gotta tell you the
Mongo.
story of Mongo later.
Oh
Ah,
god.
Mongo.
I also need to iterate that I have the spell of invisibility.
You see? He is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so Alistair and Ragnar, Silky, and Brain just broke. Great.
So Alistair and Ragnar are going sneaking around town. Silky, Vari, and Xavian are going to the tavern.
And it just leaves me and you.
Well, should we hit up the market district?
Might as well.
See what we can see.
Yep, and I will be in owl form.
You're gonna walk around as a giant owl.
Yes.
Would be inconspicuous.
Incredibly.
I mean, are we trying to be stealthy about this?
Yes.
You guys are literally scouting out the town to search for clues of Sven's slave ring.
And our face is rather well known.
Yeah, but does Sven know that I could turn into an owl?
Let me ask you this. Would a giant owl look out of place here?
Yes.
So the
Very
frog
much
so the frog is not out of place.
No, the frog used to be a human in a Fey-covered town.
So what he's trying to get at is he's trying to be so inconspicuous that he's conspicuous because who's that dumb?
Our
the,
group, obviously.
the problem still lies is that he's with Aristella.
Hmm.
Yeah. That might not be good.
I don't really have a way of disguising myself.
Yeah, then you're drawing too much attention to a obviously large male.
Well, I wouldn't be large.
I like the fact that Silky has scary dog privileges right now.
True.
Yeah.
Very true.
I mean,
Alrighty.
somebody's got to save the little squish.
Alright, so Aristella.
I won't be
and-
in owl form.
Aristella and 8. Let's go ahead and start with you guys. Making your way around the market district. Give me perception rolls.
Mind you, I rolled a 5.
Wow.
Okay, just go ahead, just walking around, just walking around the market district, like, you guys don't really seem to spot anything out of the ordinary. Just a lot of, like, merchants along the walkways to their market stalls, selling, vegetables, spices, tons and tons of fish. But just at like a normal glance around as you're walking, nothing out of place seems to stand out to you.
About what I expected.
Like, are you gonna like talk to anybody, or
I don't think necessarily bringing up that we're necessarily looking for like a slave trade is the way to go. I think maybe we need to just like look like we're gonna be regulars around here for a while. Maybe build up some rapport with these people. What do you think? 8. Eight.
Thinking.
8.exe has stopped functioning.
I mean, just, buying a couple things here and there,
Well, yeah. I was thinking about buying a couple of things anyways.
Yeah.
Grab a
and
couple of
maybe
fish.
just kind of coming back like every couple days or every other day.
I don't see there's a problem with that.
They're more likely to talk to a familiar face than somebody that just randomly pops up.
all right. Alright, so you're just buying things off of the
Local merchants.
local merchants and such. Just talking to them. You guys
yeah.
give me a diplomacy roll.
I believe that's called building rapport.
Indeed.
Oh,
8.
So
This is
eight.
why I do the talking.
So 8. You accidentally insult somebody.
Oh no.
oh shit.
Accidentally?
Oh, shit. We're stepping into
You
pieces.
keep my mother's name out your mouth.
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. Oh,
Leave,
shit.
get out of my store.
But
Well,
luckily, Aristella is able to bounce back and save the situation.
Calm the ruffled feathers.
oh shit, now I can tell Ragnar was like, well, we stepped into racism again.
Stepped.
Alright, but that is pretty
Hold on.
much. But that's pretty much all you're gonna be getting out of the market. You met some people, you bought a couple of things. Well, we could just go ahead and say maybe like 4 or 5 golds worth of materials and
Yeah.
food.
Yeah, I'll take it out of my pocket.
All right, who wants to go next? The sneaky boys or the party goers?
Let's save the best for last.
Yeah, let's go sneaky boys. Come on, Cody.
All right.
All right, so sneaky boys are out sneaking.
I would say we're doing more of like just blend into the crowd, listening, like in the docks or like the harbors or the more seedy parts of town type of thing right now.
All right, but are you being stealthy about it?
Stealthy in a way to just be like another face in the crowd, you know?
Okay, and my self is going to be a little bit different than his.
Like I'm more of just I'm not fucking Batman lurking for the rooftops. I'm trying to just sneak around and be inconspicuous.
Motherfucker, you are Batman.
Okay, Cody, how is Ragnar going about his recon?
Actually, I'm going to be doing it from the comfort of my inn room. Our
Oh
room.
shit.
Are you
He's got a spell.
using shadows?
I am using shadows.
Okay, good to know.
Now, the first thing I would ask, because I've been on a little loop for a while, is there any defining marks that separate, that point out that a person's a slave?
Yes. Sven's
We have
Sven's
mark before.
yes,
Yeah,
Sven's slave ring has a very specific mark that is burned in the quote-unquote merchandise. Silky showed you her mark that's burned onto her neck. That's the reason why she wears her scarf.
Okay, so I'm fully aware of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be specifically looking for targets marked.
Okay.
This is a concentration spell. I can do it for as long as I need to.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, the shadows like bind its targets, correct?
They
I
don't.
can
they
choose. I can choose to do that. I can also just have them observe.
Okay.
Yeah. I if we were doing this in the evening, which I assume it's like midday, we're doing this. If we're doing this email, Alistair would go full stealthy boy, but it's midday. He's more of just like another face in the crowd mode.
Okay. Alistair, give me a perception roll then. And Ragnar, go ahead and activate your spell. Jesus Christ.
I could do it up to 170-foot areas at a time.
Alright. Let's see here. Good roll, Alistair.
Thank you. That was a 15 too, so ooh,
Fortunately, it was not enough.
damn it. What I need, a 30?
Yeah.
God damn it. If I only had my favorite terrain bonus.
Alright, so as Alistair explains the plan to Ragnar, he goes out, starts, being a part of the crowd. Ragnar, you're sitting on your bed and, you have your shadows come up and you tell them what to look for and, off they go. It's not even 60 seconds when all 3 of them find a target.
Okay. I'm aware of where they are.
Yes. One of the, or two of them happen to be just walking, like, down the road, and one of them is sitting downstairs in the bar.
Oh, goody.
One of them's fucking Silky.
Oh, one of them's Silky. Okay.
No.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
It's not Silky. I would imagine Silky Vari and Xavian went to a different inn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Well, I am aware of the one downstairs. So I'm going to keep the spell on the target and start making my way downstairs so I can physically lay eyes on them. I get an idea of their shape and their size, but I don't actually see them through the shadows. So now is the time for me to actually put eyes on target, figure out who I'm looking at. And while I do this, I'm going to be approaching the bar to get a drink. To seem inconspicuous.
Alright.
I'm so annoyed I missed that by one, Josh.
I think now would be a good time to head into bar scene.
Zaba!
Oh boy.
So, Ragnar, you hop up onto the stool. And let's see here. Alright, there's gonna be the bartender standing behind the counter. And then there's going to be the target of your shadow.
Oh.
Oh no, a woman. Cody's one weakness.
So, the target is out currently serving drinks and food to everybody. You know, you approach the bar, the tavern lady, the barkeep looks at you, gives you a smile, and says, "Howdy, good morning. What can I get for you?"
Something strong.
Anything in particular?
But I still need to function, so.
Something to kick your gears, something to kick your gears into place.
Exactly.
All right. You know, she's gonna reach down. She's gonna pull out a giant mug, pour some liquid into it, set it down in front of you. 2 silver, huh?
Pass her 2 silver. And I take a swig.
Honestly, it doesn't really taste like super strong. Like, there's clearly alcohol in it, but it's kind of like mixing a shot of whiskey with your morning coffee.
Okay. I am then going to cast Message. Directing it at my target.
All right, at the servant.
Yes.
All right.
Barmaid.
25 words or less message is, what are you relaying to her?
You bear the mark of the slave trade. I seek information. Meet me in the alley out back, 1 hour.
Bear the mark of the slave trade. I need, that's 10 information, it's 11. Meet me in the alleyway out back after dark, is what you said?
Well, I thought he said 1 hour.
Yeah.
I
1
said 1
hour.
hour, but we'll do
That's-
after dark.
That's still 20 words. You're fine.
Yeah.
All right. Wow. For a commoner, she actually rolled pretty high. I'll give her that. You don't notice her make any like movements. She's not like immediately scared that there's a voice talking to her head. Or nothing.
So I'm going to then make my way outside while maintaining concentration and keeping a close eye on her and the other two targets for as long as the targets remain within range.
Okay. So as you
However, I do not leave her range.
Okay. So you're aware the other two targets that your shadows did come in contact with are now out of range.
Okay.
So
That's fair.
they are somewhere else in the city. The server that you messaged, she can reply to you.
Yes.
Okay. She lets you know garbage is extracted at dusk. I'll meet you then.
Okay.
So, for the sake of it, we're gonna remove the barkeep and have time bypass for at least you. Until finally you're standing out back in the alleyway behind the tavern, and the back door eventually opens, and you're gonna see her very you see her like struggling to take out like this huge like potato sack, like a bunch of potato sacks of like scraps and just throwaways out the back door. And she's gonna look down at you, and she's gonna tilt her head and say, "Are you the one that was talking to me?"
Indeed, I am. It is a pleasure.
How do you know about my mark?
I have friends who also bear that
I'm
mark.
back.
Because of this, I know what to look for.
And why do you need my help?
Well, you seem to be walking somewhat freely through this city, and I'm seeking to disrupt this flavor. And potentially help out those who are being affected by it.
I
Any information you could provide would be extraordinarily helpful.
don't know how well I can help you. I haven't really been around town without permission.
Things I want you to try and remember. When you were, I'm assuming you were at one point taken hostage.
You're gonna see her shake her head.
Okay. What I want you to to try and remember is smells, sounds, anything out of the ordinary. Do you remember any particular person? Did anything stand out to you?
There was a man. I'm guessing a leader of some kind. He was big, incredibly strong, and he used to boss all of us around.
Do you have ears?
She nods.
Okay. I'm trying to avoid that man because, like you said, he is extremely powerful. That being said, if I do come across as, sorry, accused of, I'm going to stop myself there. I will put him so far into the ground that no one will ever find that body. But that's besides the point. Anything else that stands out to you? Anything else you can remember?
I remember there being a place that was really cold, dark, and we were surrounded by stones.
Does it smell musty?
Like
Like a cellar
fishy.
issue. Okay.
Ryder, you suddenly see what appears to be like sparks of electricity like jolting out from her side as you hear her like cry out in pain and clutch at her leg.
What's happening?
I have to go. And you're gonna see her like practically like drag herself back into the tavern and close the door. The potato sacks still like lay in the middle of the alley.
Obviously, I'd take care of the refuse and throw it away. Oh. Okay. I'll have to relay this to my friends.
Alistair. Or go ahead,
How you
Cody.
doing?
Sorry.
That's pretty much the end. I just returned to my room.
Okay.
Wait for everyone to return.
It's me, the guy wandering the harbor.
Yeah. Alistair. Wandering around the harbor. Just, blending in with all of the other people just walking by. Some people give you a strange look, but they practically just shove it off because they've seen sailors weirder than you.
Yeah, I look like just a guy who walked out of the woods.
Yeah. Which makes sense. I need you to make me a will save.
Shit. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
I the only way I can do better is crit.
Ooh.
It's not enough.
Ooh, that's literally as high as I can get, Josh.
Yeah, but I crit.
Go!
I just love how like the only way I can do better is if I crit.
And then,
it's
and then
like-
he immediately gets crit. I'm just like, oh no, this would have been so. This would have been so funny.
This is my weakest save, you bastard.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Get crit on.
Okay,
Hate you.
so Matt,
Yeah.
as you are making your way through town, as you are just traveling down the main road, you happen to you happen to feel like there's like a little tingling on the back of your neck, kind of like a bug or something that's there.
Try to swat at it.
Yeah, you just swat at it a little bit. You know,
Fucking idiot.
think nothing of it.
Why is it me? Why is it always me, guy?
When suddenly you happen to like look over to the side of the road, and you happen to see something that it is a little hard for you to believe, and it makes your heart ache, but yet butterflies start filling your stomach as you happen to recognize a little girl peeking around the corner of an alleyway with extremely familiar red hair and a dress that you have not seen in years.
Fucking bastard. How could you? Alistair will turn his head, look, and just go, Melody? Not Melody. Ooh, wrong person. Meadow?
Oh my god.
Sorry, these ME names I've been using lately. I can't help it. And he's just gonna mumble underneath his breath, Meadow, and immediately like dart towards the girl. Cause I don't know what's going on.
Then suddenly, as you start like sprinting towards the little girl, she just dives behind the alleyway.
Just let me do a cool anime turn around a corner.
Yep, and you happen to see her continually just running down the alleyway, and sure and shit, you see Meadow.
I mean, Alistair's not to his senses. He thinks that's Meadow, so woo! I think I would chase this regardless, right, Josh? Like, I can't...
I would certainly assume so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I don't know how whatever's being done to me works, so I'm like... because Alistair obviously failed the will save, so he's like... He thinks that Meadow, but he can't make the...
Yeah, he wholeheartedly believes that this is who he's been looking for all these years.
Yeah.
Alright, so yep, you definitely chase her down the alleyway. You know, she turns and goes down a different path. You turn down the different path, and she looks like she makes another left turn to go into the next street. And as you turn to head into the next street, boom! You run face first into a building that you are 100% sure was not there a second ago.
Fuck. Ow, God, my fucking nose. Fuck.
Who put a
Where'd
building
she
in front of
go?
me?
Like trees. Trees don't move.
But yeah, all of a sudden, who put that wall there?
Who put that wall there? I'm gonna
Also,
sue
don't move either.
I'm gonna sue a stonemason for putting this building in the street.
Very quickly. I mean, hey, we can hire him.
I know, right? God damn.
Yeah, talk about a defense. Talk about a tank build. I build you a castle in 6 seconds.
Oh, that would be a scary build to do.
There's a tower shield, a magic tower shield. I think does something similar.
All right, and
Regardless,
then suddenly, Alistair, You feel something sharp on the back of your neck.
God, fuck. Like, actually sharp or like in my brain sharp?
You are being threatened right now.
Oh, shit.
Someone has a blade to your neck.
Alistair will casually spin around and look up, because I assume he fell on his ass because he walked into a wall.
Oh, yeah. And
why do I feel like I know? I knew it! I'm her fucking favorite plaything!
So, of course, you happen to come across two figures that you are very familiar with.
Oh,
Two?
dude. Oh.
No, don't say two!
Oh, you are McFucked, my good sir.
Hey, don't worry, guys. I have other characters.
You are royally anal.
As soon as I find the other token, bear with
And not
me.
in a fun way.
How else to get out of this, guys? The
The
one time I had a chance of beating her, she fucking crits. You would think I would know it's her at this point with the amount of time she's done it to me.
Well, it actually wasn't Felfrey that you were searching for.
Oh, at least it's not Sven. That's all I care about.
No, Sven's not here.
That we're aware of.
But yeah, it's not Felfrey that you lost the check for.
Motherfucker.
Oh, I don't have token right
Oh, it's the other sister.
What? We know where all the other sisters are, though.
No, not one of Silky's. Guessing it's one of the Tagoth sisters.
Oh, fuck! Why me?
No, it's not the other Tagoth sister. Believe me.
No, it's definitely not the tag off.
If it was the Tagoth sister, you'd be dead right now.
That's fair. Yep. Listen, who the fuck is this?
Oh,
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! God damn it!
Is this the girl that we got drunk?
Yes!
Yep.
Oh
Yes.
my god.
What was her
Bring her
name?
to the tavern.
Someone remind me her name real quickly. I think I wrote it down, but I can't remember. No, I did not write her name down. But I would totally remember her name because she was a fucking riot.
I'm trying to remember where you guys met her.
In the bar when we got her fucking wasted in the City of Silence.
Yep.
Was it in silence?
Yeah.
Silence.
She was telling us in silence, and she fucking failed her checks, and I made a fool of her.
And we got her and us thrown in prison.
Yeah.
Yeah, we literally used her to get us into prison.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because she started the bar fight.
Yeah.
And we just instigated on that, like, ooh, don't hurt our guest.
Create a scene. You got it.
It's like, hey, look, they're threatening our guest. They're threatening our guest? They're threatening our guest!
What the
And
fuck?
then 8 got yeeted across the bar.
Because I know we got her name, and I'm so... I never thought we'd run into her again, in all honesty.
I had a feeling we'd run into her again.
Listen, Alistair would like to leave his philandering ways behind him.
I actually do not have her name written down.
Oh my god!
Well, time to make a new one.
New name until we figure out the old one.
I was
Your name
about,
is gonna look
I
in
was
the
about
box.
to, I was
When
about
I
to say
write
if
notes-
somebody. I was about to say if somebody can go look back in the VOD to see if they can find it.
I was gonna say, like, I write notes down from Xavier's point of view, and Xavier never knew her name, so
Well, she told us at the bar.
I don't.
Alistair
recall
didn't
that.
get it to the bar because that's when we got her drunk and then got information out of her.
I'm trying to remember like what session she
That's
was
what I'm
in.
It's like the second one we were in silence.
Was it before or after you guys plotting
Look for the
session 43?
Look for the prison. Yeah, look for the prison episode.
Yeah, the session 43.
Before
43 was
the
the
prison episode.
It was most likely either like the beginning of session 43 or the end of session 42.
It's the end of session 42 because we ended session 42 in the prison and we started 43 with the prison break.
Okay. So yeah, if you guys can like look it up or like go back and just skim it to get her name, I would greatly appreciate that. Thank you.
Is that on your VOD stuff?
Yeah, it's in the VODs. It's in the playlist.
Okay, 1 second here. Oh, I can open your YouTube.
You know, somebody who isn't Matt, who's currently role playing, please.
I'm a high-speed scrubber. What can I say? God, not the worst two people for Alistair to run into. He's wronged so many women in this campaign, and he didn't do anything bad. He was just a dick.
Well, that's when you just got drunk. That's all.
And unintentionally had a chair thrown at her.
She had the chair thrown at herself, thank you very much. She instigated that. We actually defended her technically in that situation.
Yes,
mind you.
we
Yeah,
technically
technically
defended her.
we did.
So,
And Alistair's not gonna let her forget that.
So, anyway, obviously, now you are facing down two of probably the scariest women that you have to face right now.
Hey.
The assassin is going to give you just smirk at you and say, "Well, Felfrey, look at here. You were correct. There are rats in the city."
First off, it's a harbor town. There's rats everywhere. Secondly, I see you got out of prison. Congratulations on the light sentence.
Yeah.
Alistair clapped a little.
No thanks to you and your little prison break routine.
Hey, listen. We were going 3 for 3. We had to keep up the system. Belfry, pleasure to see you as always. So which one of you fucked with my head this time? Because that was fucking mean.
We had to find a way to get your attention somehow, Alistair.
Yeah, that's fair. I try to keep myself inconspicuous, but you know, apparently the ladies love Alice for some reason.
Tolerate is a strong word.
Yeah, that's fair. I barely tolerate myself some days. So, what can I do you two for? You want a drink? I'll buy supper. Get you a room in an inn.
I will.
Let me go my fucking way.
The sword gets very closer to your neck. I will cut your jugular artery.
Do it. Do you know how much self-loathing is lived up inside this body here? I'm ready to die every day of the week, baby. Kill me.
And at this point, re-roll a new character.
Yeah, for real.
You know, if I didn't know what I know now, and I just met you after breaking out of Silence's prison, I would have.
That's fair. I'm an asshole. That's completely understandable. It's a defense mechanism. My apologies.
Defense mechanism, my ass.
Felfrey is just gonna cross her arms and look at you and ask, "Why are you here? You know this town is part of Sven's territory."
Yeah, well, we're on our way to a place, and it was one of the quickest routes. Also,
Bluff.
I mean, it's
I don't-
one of
that's not-
the
That's
one of the
not-
quickest
that's-
routes.
That's not a lie.
It is a lie. You are here to sabotage and destroy his ring inside the city.
I wasn't there just yet.
Then by all means, Truck, please convince me for you not to roll this bluff check.
we were on our way. We were on our way through, and we went, "Hey, you know what sounds like fun? Seeing the weird towns that Sven sets up in." We just knew he was in this area after we found those kids in the bottom of that one brewer, that one mead maker's house, and we're like, "Hey, let's see what's going on here. Let's see where Sven operates from." That's about it.
The raid on the meadery was over a year ago, Alistair.
I'm not saying we're efficient. I'm saying we're doing it now.
You're here
Just
to
like
do
that.
something with the ring.
Are you shocked? Do you know how many people Sven has pissed off in this party? Frankly, don't care. Don't like slavers, but that's a later us problems. But there's a lot of personal grudges in here, and I'm only one person to keep them on task. Listen, it's either I tell them what I'm doing or I die, so... Also, whoa, no, we don't get the fuck up Sven's operation. We just do it again when we get to the next one.
Felfrey is just going to let out a sigh and say, Alistair, do you honestly believe that you and your friends stand a chance against Sven?
No, God, no, not at all. We were hoping he's not here. Is he here?
Then why the hell do you think that it's a good idea for you and your little friends to try and fuck up what we have going on here?
Easy. We're petty and we're idiots.
That is so fucking true.
The assassin is going to click her lips and say, idiots are putting it lightly.
Yeah, no, that's fair. The smartest one out of us is a science experiment gone wrong, so take that with you all.
Damn.
Okay, everyone.
The
Let
assassin
him cook. Let him cook.
the assassin is going to take her sword away and look over at Felfrey, and she's going to ask, "Are you sure about this? Like, seriously, can we really trust them?"
Oh, we're very good at being trustworthy. That's like
I'm
one
not
of our
talking to
leading
you.
ad-
You shut
All
your
right,
fucking
fine.
mouth.
You can't tell what's moving. I'm wearing a mask. I'm gonna do that annoying thing where I just open and close my mouth underneath the mask.
God.
They're the only ones we can't trust, unfortunately.
Oh shit.
I was just gonna pull out a piece of jerky and just nibble it a little bit watching.
Fair.
But seriously, does it seriously have to be them? If it weren't for them, I would still be locked up in the most secure dungeon in the entire realm. But you're not.
In our defense, you did technically start it. Goes back to nibbling my jerky.
And to be fair, she also wasn't in the most secure area of it.
And the more he continues to talk, the more I want to rip out his guts.
That's completely fair.
Alistair, why don't you get someone more talky?
Unfortunately,
Because I'm cornered in an alleyway. And
Why
I have
don't
no
you
way of contacting all of you.
Suggest it.
Unfortunately, we need him. We need all of them.
Okay.
I was about to say, just him. Oh, damn. Someone's getting laid. Finally.
Can I make a suggestion real quickly? Something mean, nothing rude. Can we perhaps move this conversation to talk to people who aren't me and aren't an insufferable ass?
We're not entirely sure if we can trust the rest of your party yet.
And why can we trust me out of everyone?
Because you're the only one who doesn't give a shit about his own life.
Oh, that's very true. I don't, because I fucked up royally plenty of times. If I'm gonna atone for anything, I might as well die for it.
Are you really gonna die before you find your stepdaughter, though?
Honestly, I don't know if she's gonna want to see me, so I'm willing to let that go. It's been a while.
But what if it crushes her?
I don't know. Listen. Sometimes you gotta make those hard calls, KP.
Listen. I had to use your memory. I had to use some of your fondest memories in order to lure you away. And I'm sorry that I had to do that and hurt you.
It's fine. We're kind of on our way to go see her, in all honesty. So I'm a little bit of a proud, sentimental papa right now.
Listen.
Yeah.
The reason why we brought you here is because I wanted to ask you to stop.
Like going against Sven, going against Ornoff, going to the Woodrow Marshes.
Mostly dealing with Sven and Ornoth.
I mean, I don't think we've actively done anything against them in the last couple of months. We've kind of just helped our friends in their shitty situations.
Really?
I mean, like, how long has it been since the whole shit in silence? It's been like at least 3-4 months. This may be just my bad conception on time.
You do realize that siding with the king royally pissed him off.
Oh, yeah, no, that's fair. Completely understandable. But we got cool shit out of it. You ever wanted the star metal weapon?
Can we just like boat kick Alistair at this point?
I know, right? He's literally giving away all the fucking secrets.
Wow,
And we were worried about Ragnar for crying out loud. Damn.
They can fucking see the weapons.
Yeah, right. There's no way that bow of yours is made of star metal.
You want to bet? I'll bet you money.
He's telling the truth.
Yeah, they trust me, guys, because I am the insufferable ass here. I'm not one of you guys trying to be hoity-toity and fancy. I don't give a damn.
How can you tell he's not lying? I read his mind.
Hey. Fair, you could do that. Completely understandable. But hey, I don't lie. I stretch the truth.
How the hell did you and your party get a hold of actual star metal?
Easy. We helped the king. He gave us cool shit. All he wanted to do was get the, okay, here's the thing. We needed to get the sword of silence, like kind of, they know about this, I assume. They know fucking about this. What am I saying? Ornoff knows about the sword. We needed to get the sword reforged in the fires by the dwarves, and they didn't have a hot enough, like, forge to do it, so we fought a lava elemental. And won! And then they made us cool shit.
Felfrey's gonna, like, ponder this for a moment. So every member of the Nameless now is in possession of star metal weapons.
Yeah, probably shouldn't have told you that now I'm thinking about it.
You would be terrible in a hostage situation.
Oh, absolutely I would be. I'm kind of in one right now, in all honesty.
Well, the good news for you is that Ornoth doesn't know that yet.
Yeah. I don't know,
He knows that you are all chasing after the requirements to repair the sword.
Yeah, okay, so he does know that at least. Hey, can you keep the whole we have all star metal weapon things on the down low? Like, just say we got some really fancy weapons from the dwarves. Leave with the whole star metal bit. Listen, I'm not gonna lie, I suck at talking to people. I worked in the woods for like a long time. This last year and a half is the most socializing I've done since I was 12.
You're gonna see Felfrey like put her index finger on her lips, like that really smug ass like anime pose.
Yep.
I don't know. If Ornoth were to get word of the Nameless having possession of star metal weapons, ooh, that could escalate his plans very, very quickly.
You really want to see all those innocent people die because of a petty vendetta? We're all tied up in a war that two old fuckers are fighting because they're so petty and disheartened by each other. I don't give a fuck what you and Sven do. I don't give a fuck what she does. I don't give a fuck what anyone does. All I care about at the end of the day is getting on with my goddamn life. And these two old fucking men can't just sit down and reconcile. And that's all of our problem, apparently?
True. But, you know, the information that you just gave me could ignite that war.
As if it's not ignited already.
I'm sure Oranoth would want to at least begin his attack on the surface world. You know, before the Lightbringer has the full potential and power of the blade of the Sword of Silence.
Whatever.
But
Do what you want.
But I am indeed a proper sidekick, you can say. And I really, really, really don't want to fight in a war or see the people I care about also fight in a needless war.
Thank you. I'm glad we can at least agree on that.
So how about I make you a deal, Alistair?
I'm always willing to work for contract.
Excellent. In that case, then, how about you and your little buddies
Fuck off?
promptly fuck off.
Got it. Sounds good to me.
Stop looking for Sven,
You got it?
and stop trying to abolish the slavery.
Okay. I can't guarantee what they'll do down the line. But as of right now, we're just gonna go to the Woodrow Marshes. And just go see my daughter. Well, stepdaughter, but she's like my kid.
The assassin's going to turn to Felfrey and say, "That's it?" What do you mean, is that it? That's all you're asking? Seems like a fair trade. Okay.
You got demands? I'm still on my ass. I'd basically able to be killed at a moment's notice. I'm taking demands within reason.
No, I'm not going to give you a demand.
All right, fair enough.
Alistair offered to take her on a date.
I have a girlfriend.
I'm not going to offer you.
That's when.
I'm not going to give you a demand. She's going to turn to Felfrey. I am going to force you to tell him exactly what you want.
Oh. Oh.
Is this not what you always bitch about? And is this not exactly what I have been questioning this entire time? You're doing the exact same fucking thing right now. And they're just gonna stare at each other for a minute.
I'm gonna go nibble my jerky.
The assassin's just gonna let out a long sigh. Ah. Alright. You know what? Fuck it. Go get the rest of your group.
Oh, okay.
Go,
we're kind of spread.
go bring whoever the hell you want to do the talking.
Good call.
Okay?
Where you want to meet? Back here in this random alley?
No. We'll meet you at your tavern.
Okay.
We'll meet you at your
Sounds
inn.
good. I will ask, would you prefer Ragnir or Silky?
Do not drag Ragnir.
Definitely drag Ragnir.
How
Love
about
the
the
duality.
two most eloquent talkers? Well, the brains and the eloquent
you know what?
talker.
It's a lot easier because I got a real shit memory. I'll just get them all.
You're gonna hear Felfrey start saying that I would promptly rather not say Silky. And
got it.
The assassin is going to turn to her and say, I did not travel with you for 2.5 months. Listening to you talk about her. This whole fucking time for you not to see her. She turns back to Alistair. Go get everyone.
You got it.
Shit.
Alistair will promptly stand up. I assume he's like a good foot taller than both of these women, by the way. 'Cause he's like 5'10".
I imagine a little salute and he's off and on his way.
Actually, you're almost the same height as both of them.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Alistair's not short, but he ain't tall.
The assassin is 5'8", and Felfrey is 5'7".
Oh, fair enough, yeah. So it's just
Slightly
gonna look
taller.
slightly taller. He's gonna look over to both of them, give him a little salute, and be like, and just run off. God, I fucking. Why is it always me? I suck at these things.
Then you hear in the back of your head, because they like you.
I'm deemed the most trustworthy. Let that sink in, you motherfuckers.
Because you get caught out all the time and you manage to woo the other ladies.
I don't know how.
Exactly.
Man, is it like what they say? Be an asshole to woman and you'll pick him up in the bar?
Yes.
Yes.
It's not entirely true. Don't do that.
No. No.
Anyone who's watching, please do not do that. Anyone who's watching, disclaimer, please don't do that. We are.
Don't be an ass. Be nice to people.
Don't be an ass.
So Alistair will promptly run back to the bar. Is Ragnar inside?
Yeah, he's in his room.
We could
Yeah.
probably say at this point,
Everyone.
everybody has gotten back. Silky, Vare, and Xavian, honestly, they for the sake of it, the three of you, or Vare and Xavian and me, roll me
What?
diplomacy.
Diplomacy.
I see that, Jacob, in the chat.
You just now noticed.
In my defense, I've been very focused on what I'm going to say next.
Yeah, he's trying not to fuck up and die.
Oh, here's the thing:
That's half the fun.
they like me because I'm so willing to die.
Can I just roll a perception because I was only there to be really eyes and ears?
Fair enough. Go ahead.
Yeah.
All right. So while you guys aren't able to exactly get any like solid proof or like evidence of where the ring central location is, you guys are able to tell that it's not just places like taverns and stuff that are a part of the slave ring, but there are a lot of people here that are actually slaves. As like you're talking to a bunch of the bartenders and everything, and you know they're beating around the bush. You guys can tell they're lying, but you know obviously you don't want to be conspicuous. You don't point anything out. And even Xavian, there are some times that like you're walking through the streets and you happen to catch somebody who's like holding up something for someone, and you notice like bruises like around their ankles or their wrists from shackles, obviously. All right, so Alistair eventually does come back to the inn.
So
And
would they just be following me at this point, considering I'm the last one?
yeah,
So I'm gonna walk up to the table because I assume they're a little behind me, and just like lean in and go, "Hey, real quickly, before anything else is about to happen, I made some friends while I was out, and they're here to talk to us. Remember that assassin from Silence and fell free?
Why do you sound so cheery?
Because it was either this or I die, so suck it up."
I just look at you like, "Hey, you didn't invite
From
us?"
now on, I'm sending Poe with you.
No, I'll follow him around.
They used my brain against me. What do you want?
Like it's hard to do.
I may not be this.
Ooh.
I may
Okay.
not have any of your fancy book learning, but I got plenty going on up here.
Okay. Next time you go out, I'm following you because I can at least tie you down somewhere.
What did
It's not
they?
my they
what did-
literally used a spell against me.
What did they use to trick you with?
Memories of my daughter as a little girl running through the streets.
Alistair, you know she's in the Worcester Marsh.
I'm well
And
aware,
you know
but
she's much more grown.
I'm well aware, but at the same time, my brain just couldn't help it. Like, I was compelled. Like,
He was charmed.
I just grab
You
the
are
spoon
really
and bonk you on the head with it.
Most weak-willed people I have ever met.
I just grab a spoon and bonk you on the head with it.
listen, I can't help it. I'm doing my best. There are some things I'm better at, and some things I'm bad at. As we've learned by this point, I'm really bad at resisting spells.
All right. Enough of this. For now, let's just hear them out.
Yeah, they have something really important to talk about.
Let's just hear them out.
Everyone, put on your kind face.
I refuse. But okay.
Everyone, weapons down, off the handles. Let's just talk and see what they want.
They seem. Also, side note, they want us to stop all of our endeavors currently into dismantling the slave trade.
Like I said, let's hear them out.
How much do you tell them?
More than I probably should have, but there was a blade to my throat. Listen, I'm willing to die, but I'm also willing to not. So
Only because I've done this myself, I forgive you. This time.
One second, I have to help give a cat insulin. 1 second.
No, not Silky.
All right, come on, pull up a chair, grab a drink.
What exactly do you want, Felfrey? Last time I checked, we're not exactly friendly with each other. Well, as Alistair has stated, my demands are simple. I have information that you all now are in possession of legendary star metal weapons.
I think everyone just looks at Alistair at this point.
he pulls his hood forwards and just takes a sip of his drink.
That's the point.
I'm not good in stressful situations, okay? I panic, I talk, I'm not the talky person. I'm
Okay.
just an asshole.
That's besides the point. Continue on.
If this information were to get to Oranoth, he would launch his attack. I understand that you are all trying to avoid war. But this isn't me acting on his behalf. I came in search for you all because I have something that I want.
And what is it that you are wanting? If I'm so inclined to ask.
I simply don't want you to kill Sven.
Looks towards Xavier and Silky.
Why the hell would we not do that? Everything that he's done. Why is he so inclined to be shown mercy?
I'm back.
Welcome back.
And it got quiet.
Just so you know, KP, we have been asked by Felfrey not to kill Sven.
Okay.
Now we're gonna see if we can get the reasoning for it.
Can we at least get some understanding of...
The assassin's going to look over at Felfrey, sigh, and say, "You know what? Fuck your feelings." Belfry's in love with Sven.
Vari's just gonna do the little wolf whistle.
Oh, was that not a little obvious? I felt like that was kind of an obvious
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
We kind of figured something along
I
those
assume
lines.
I assumed they were doing it well before we even realized they were together.
Well, we knew there had to be a reason why you were around him, even though he literally enslaved your sister. Well, technically, two of your sisters.
Listen, the truth is Sven's really not a bad person.
Actions speak
So-
louder than your words.
No, he just enslaves people and wipes out towns at a whim, huh?
Only because he's being forced to.
Why?
Can we get the whole picture instead of just bits and pieces at a time here? Start from the beginning, Felfrey, please. We're trying to understand where you're coming from, but it's hard when we're only getting bits and pieces. As it is, we've already been screwed over by the King of Silence and Ornoth. We're a little on edge of who to trust. And we're trying to give you face because you're Silky's sister. But we need the whole picture.
The assassin's going to speak up and say, Sven's on a leash. Ornoth has complete control over Sven the same way that he has control over all of his people he has captured. He's pinning everything on Sven so that way nothing can be traced back to Ornoth. The slave ring isn't technically Sven's. It's Ornoth's.
Ornoth.
He's just the face of the operation.
Someone to take the fall. Because Sven was raised by Ornoth.
Okay. Do we know where Sven stands with all this?
He doesn't have a choice in the matter.
Just
Well-
because he doesn't have a choice doesn't mean he doesn't have feelings, Felfrey.
Even though he doesn't have a choice, how does he feel about this?
He despises everything that he does.
Yeah.
It promptly disgusts him.
So, how do we go about... So I see. So we mess up the slave trade here. He's the one that gets punished, and it just pisses off Ornoth, and it doesn't actually do any good.
So,
Why,
like,
why
Kang,
are you coming to us with this? Like, surely there has to be something he has on you. And Felfrey's gonna shake her head. I have no connections to Ornoth. I don't owe him anything and he owes me nothing.
he pretty much
Oh.
sees you as Sven's underling.
Exactly.
Well, I technically still have the IOU.
I don't think you're
Not
really
sure.
gonna be able to cash in on that.
No.
Some leeway. Not for as much as I probably could have before the incident in Silence, but... You know, being swayed by so many people at the same time makes it difficult to think clearly.
Besides the point.
So,
How can we trust you? Belfry's gonna look up and say, to my understanding, at least two of you have the abilities to recall others' memories.
I can't recall others' memories. I can recall my own memories.
Yeah, to my knowledge, it's not a two-way street.
Do you have the spell?
Oh yeah, give him the spell.
I have the spell Mind Link, but it's only
Ah,
one way.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Give them
Yeah,
the spell, and they can use it on us.
I cannot create a scroll for you, but I can give you a tattoo that will allow you to cast a spell at least once. You'll be able to give your memories and everything you want to give in terms of information to whoever's involved.
Felfrey just holds out her hand. Just give me the spell.
Alright, just give me a few minutes. Take some time. And I tattoo the spell on her.
No. She's asking for somebody's spell book.
Oh.
I don't have a
Okay,
spell
I'm not
book.
giving her my spell book. Oh, damn.
You just you can hold
Just give her
on
the
to it and just let
page.
her look at it.
I hand her
You're
my
not the
spell
only
book.
one that can tattoo here, Ragnar.
So she's going to put the spell book in front of her, and she's going to take out a scroll and some ink and make a scroll out of it. Now, who wants to see everything?
I feel like Aristelle is probably the best party for this.
I think you should do it to your sister. Show her
Sophie,
everything.
what do you
Show her your feelings.
I will know if you use any magic with it. I give
I'll
you
be watching closely as well.
I give you a sister's promise. Silky will reach out and grasp onto Felfrey's hand. After a few minutes of the spell being cast, they're going to let go of each other, and Silky just sits there quiet.
Always a bit of information overload at first.
So, drinks?
We're probably gonna have to get more for tonight.
Yeah.
Might as
Yeah.
well pay if we're going to take up space here.
I would also like to formally apologize for this. In my defense, I'm an idiot.
In your defense, you have no defense against this, so
Yeah, no, I
in
really
reality,
don't.
we're all.
I think we need to put a
failure.
metal plate in my hood or something. That way I can keep these fuckers out of my brain.
That's why I'm gonna be following you around.
I would put it in your head.
Oh, that's
Okay.
gonna hurt.
There's magical
My-
items you can pick up.
Yeah, I know.
I take the time to actually do so.
And I would look towards Silky.
How do we do it? This hold that Ornoth has on Sven, how do we break it? You have to be in possession of some tier of dispelling. And if you can at least calm him down for long enough, you might have a shot at breaking it.
Now, what type of dispel are we talking about?
As per the spell,
We're talking about like just basic or greater?
Probably not basic. This is practically a demigod we're dealing with.
So mythic.
Well, I think we should see if we can't get a hold of Lady Isabella.
And hopefully we don't run into that other lady again.
I would rather not owe her a favor, to be honest.
We are not seeking help of an eternal. That is for sure. The Eternals are what
Bad idea.
the Eternals are what caused this entire thing.
You got a point.
The problem is we're talking about at least 8th tier magic.
Which is beyond all of our capabilities right now. At least out of our group.
Not exactly. For what
Something you haven't told us.
For what I've been able to see of this spell, there might be a shot that I can dispel it. I have a rune that I'll admit I haven't properly practiced, but I have a rune that I can use that can disrupt the flow of magic.
But would it be enough?
You said this desire is fueled by his rage. To have the better shot at destroying the connection, he has to be unconscious.
Only somebody who could get him to relax around them would be able to do that.
Unless we physically make him unconscious, but
We're no match for him physically.
I don't know if enough of us get on him and go to sleep. We might stand the chance.
You could all go to sleep. I miss that.
The fact that
Alistair, we're trying to work smarter, not harder.
Yeah, sorry, my bad.
That's-
I'm a little out of my depths here and a little overstretched, so I'm just gonna sip my drink and
that's where the 7 of you are wrong. Being in possession of star metal now, I do believe that you all have a chance at beating him. But the problem is, if you are going to fight him, you are also going to have to fight me. The assassin is going to speak up and say, if Sven does get into a fight and Felpri isn't there to help him and defend him, then chances are that he will get suspicious about it. If he knows something is going on, she makes like a slicing motion across her neck and kiss Sven goodbye.
Yeah, that's fair. That's completely understandable.
It would pretty much just end his life.
He would in an instant. That's the problem.
And there's no way we can just like sneak in while he's sleeping.
Unfortunately not.
Well, shit.
Another problem comes is it can't be anywhere near population with his power and yours.
It would have to be in a secluded area.
We can always go back to the cunning ways.
No,
Too dangerous?
far too dangerous.
Well, we're heading down to the Woodrow Marshes. Also, not a lot of people there.
The Warrior Marshes are also home to a bunch of old ruins.
Yeah, we don't want to break those.
Sven also has a handle on the Warrior Marsh. There are a lot of tribes down there that he is in control of. That's where he gets most of his muscle from.
So pretty much if we fight them down there, most likely we'll be seeing any of those tribes at any time.
Yeah.
Chances are.
Somewhere secluded.
The Warrior Marsh is probably the easiest way to get to him.
Oh shit. Okay.
That way we're away from proper civilization.
Yes, but how do we get the local tribes to stay out of it?
Well,
If we're in the middle
If
of
it's-
fucking nowhere, they're not gonna know we're fighting him.
And besides, the biggest and the strongest ones run the tribes. Simply just challenge Sven to his leadership. Then that's all it takes.
just like
Fair
some of the
enough.
tribes down in the Underdark.
Then it's a matter of timing.
Mm-hmm.
What about everybody marked? If you sever the connection with him and Oranoth, the marks will remain as just scars. They won't be magically enhanced anymore.
Okay.
But do keep in mind, Silky, if you are part of that fight, he has an upper hand on you. He can bring you down in 3 words. Because remember, the only 2 people who know those words are him and your master.
What if we just get Silk some earmuffs?
No,
All right. I
Doesn't
assume.
work that way. It's magic.
I think
Yeah.
it's more like a keyword.
Oh, but if you can't hear it, I'm sorry.
No.
It just makes sense in my head. If you can't hear the weird words, they don't work.
Yeah. so certain
Unfortunately, they're imbued with magic, so it doesn't
Well.
matter whether she can actually hear them or not.
It's
The brand itself listens for the keyword and administers an electrical shock to the user, rendering them crippled per se.
That's fucked up.
so let me put it like
until-
this.
Out there.
Until
Let me put
until they obey the order, the shocking continues. And Ragnar, this takes you back to where you spoke with the waitress from the tavern. Because you remember an electrical shock coming from her leg.
Yeah, I've seen it firsthand. Recently, too.
Well, Silky, I think the first person you can practice your rune on would be yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to start practicing that rune.
How long do you think it'll take you to get a good handle on it?
As long as we don't run into any trouble, we should be able to get to the Warrior Marsh by the time I get a hold of it.
All right, that's good.
Can we pull up the world map here? Just get a rough estimate on timing here.
You're
Probably about a month.
That's what I was thinking, but I just want to double check my calculating here.
Because we
Yeah,
gotta
no,
get
that's-
across we got a ferry across here, which isn't that bad.
But that's also going to affect Silky. Silky and water don't mix.
I know.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, from here to Acreus, which is the closest city to the marsh itself, is about 27 days.
About a month.
Okay.
Plus, if in order to actually locate one of Sven's tribes and then deal with what's going on with Alistair, a month is more than enough time for Silky to get a hold of her runes.
Yeah, there's the thing. We get my daughter. A, she's not joining us in this fight. I will not allow that. But B, she can at least get us around the Winter Marshes.
They'll figure about a month and a half to be on the safe side. And since Felfrey seems to have an easier time finding us.
She's figured out how the track is, even though we can't be tracked.
Oops. Anybody can be tracked, Alistair.
No, like legitimately, KP. We can't be tracked.
Can't be tracked.
As yours prevent magical tracks as well.
Yeah, I.
Anyway,
I prevent magical tracks, I believe.
okay, but
Regardless.
you know, either Felfrey or sorry, I didn't catch your name, Miss. She points to the assassin or gestures to the assassin.
Don't worry about it.
Can we at least have something to call you?
Cunt. There we go.
Damn.
Ragnar! Do not make me tell Bluma.
I mean, if you don't want to give your name, call you what I want. Right now, I'm not a happy
You can make
camper.
up whatever name you want. I don't want to be rude and just call you she.
See, I just been acting like Alistair's been saying her name the whole time.
We can say that.
Okay.
I'm gonna go look back
I
on the bot
retract
and
my
get her name.
previous statement.
What's with me and making the weirdest fucking allies, guys? Like every time I wander off of my own, I come back. Hey, I've made friends. Can we keep them?
You need a buddy system.
Yeah. You need a buddy system.
He has a buddy system. It's everyone else.
His buddy system fails him.
Does.
His buddy system makes him new buddies.
That's its buddy system. Finding new buddies.
Yeah, the guy with the loner drawback keeps finding people. Let me remind you.
But here's a question that I have for all of you now. Since you all are now in the loop of what's going on with Sven, what are you planning to do with Ornoth?
Ultimately, we can't really do anything with Oranoth. It's going to come down to him and the King of Silence. They're both cursed to be immortal. They're the only two. They're the key to each other's breaking each other's curse.
And let's be honest, killing each other is not the solution. They've tried that.
The war never ended.
The problem is we don't have enough context for what happened during the fall to even have an idea of how to break their curse.
At the end of the day,
There's also the problem that the war never ended, Felfrey. It never came to a ceasefire. No victor was declared, no loser declared. Nobody backed off, it's just been ongoing. It's been a silent war for decades.
Centuries.
at the end of the day, all we can do
I couldn't remember the right word, okay?
at the end of the day, all we can do is right now is attempt to mitigate the damage happening upon the surface. That way, we can at least have some breathing room to think about how to end this stupid curse and get them to stop arguing and just die. No offense, Silky.
The solution to that seems pretty simple then.
Get them to fight each other, one on one.
One of them has to lose.
Oh god, they're so full of pride.
Yeah, but if you can get them to fight one on one, I mean, we have a chance of persuading Silence, but Ornoth, after everything that's happened, would probably only turn a blind ear to us.
Yeah. Here's the thing. You get rid of
Or deaf ear.
enough pieces on the chessboard, the king has to eventually make a move.
Well, Sven
I
would be a
hate that
rather
we're- I hate
major
that we're playing
chess
chess
piece.
now.
Hate the fact that Alistair made a chess allegory.
Yes. Fuck you.
I know how to play chess.
Stop arguing, children.
As the person in this group with the shortest lifespan, I'm allowed to.
Well,
I don't know. I think
We simply can't.
Ari's new friend.
We simply can't force one of them to surrender.
No, we have to convince them to battle it out, but with the least amount of casualties possible. But the only way to do that is to make Ornoth come appear in person again. And the only way to do that is probably taking Sven out of the picture.
But we can't kill Sven.
There's other ways to take him out of the picture.
Like what we were just talking about, making him non-subservient, meaning that he won't follow Oranoff's beck and will.
We can get rid of Ornoth's hold on him. He's no longer a chess piece of Ornoth, and he can choose what to do. He can choose neither side. Which would probably be the safest option.
There is also one more piece that you need to worry about when it comes to Oranoth and his army.
His other
His other-
daughter.
Correct.
Yeah.
Irath is much stronger than Talira is. Well, was. But she is much stronger.
Yeah.
If you can somehow take Sven and Irath out of the picture, Oranoth will have no choice.
Well, one thing at a time. Let's meet up in the marshes and see how progress is going before we set anything in stone. That way we have a good idea on how well Silky's rune will work, if it will work. I don't want to give false hope, so there's no guarantee, but
We can do our best.
I mean, at least at that time, if it's not working out, we can try to come up with a plan B.
Fortunately, there is no plan B. You need to either break this seal with Sven or kill Irath. Those are your only two options. So at the current moment in time, if Oranoth were to invade the surface world, there would be nothing left.
Yeah. He's only been preparing for this for centuries.
The assassin is going to speak up and say, By nothing left, we mean literally there will be nothing left. Ornoth is gathering an army, and he plans on launching an attack within the next 6 months. Felfrey's gonna look over at her and say, "How do you know that?" "I overheard him talking with some of his generals. I was snooping around."
That's a
Doesn't
dangerous.
surprise me. He's been quiet for far too long.
And even when while we're in training while you guys were training in silence, and I was in the Underdark, even over there was quiet, per se.
We have 180 days.
Oh shit.
Are you sure about this time frame? I am.
And depending on what we do, might speed it up.
We've already found one other, well, we've got, what, 2 or 3 confirmed entrances to the Underdark?
2.
And they're both in very, very populated areas.
Yeah.
But only one of them gotta go fight a weird skeletal horse. Ugh,
It's an
thing.
Underdark creature.
Yeah, whatever the hell it is. It's creepy.
Skelopede.
Yeah, I like that. Skelopede.
We'll keep researching other methods just in case, but I
Also, we
suppose
should
we'll meet in
inform.
about a month and a half.
We should
And
tell our associates 180 days.
yeah, we'll let them know that they need to be prepared. We'll just, I don't want to cause panic, but we'll just say big moves are going to be starting in about 6 months.
Silky. I know we haven't had the greatest relationship since I discovered you were alive. I beg you, please find a way. I'll do my best. Let's get going then. Felfrey is just going to get up and start walking out of the tavern. The assassin's going to get up, look over to Alistair, flip you off, and then walk out.
I deserve that. I deserve that.
And as soon as you guys hear the doors to the inn close, Silky is just going to immediately just forehead straight down to the table.
I'll be back with our drinks.
Alone.
Alistair's just sinking into his chair, like leaning back.
I'm guessing everyone wants something hard.
Please.
Yes.
I got it.
Let's take the drinks up to our room first and
Don't worry, I'll.
let people. Actually, everybody just give me the Rocky Talkies. I'll go communicate.
Nope.
Why?
I'm bringing it to Talone.
Yep, I'll get the drinks upstairs.
Why do all of our enemies find me and decide I'm a good focal point?
Because you're the
I'm the
loner.
worst. I'm
Maybe
the
you're
worst
not as-
option.
Maybe you're not as sneaky as you thought you were.
I wasn't being sneaky.
Alistair, do you want me to start following you from now on?
No.
Because you're. It's because
Are
you're
you-
blunt.
Are you sure?
Because you're
Yeah.
human.
Oh.
There's that too. Short lifespan.
That seems racist.
It is
Well, for now,
racist.
Well, pick one of us to have you to follow you around.
Here's the thing. They didn't find me because they saw me. Felfrey's been in my head. She knew who I am. They use weird magic shit.
And if somebody was with you, they could have told you, Alistair, that's not real. She's in the marsh. So he's just gonna pick her head up again and lean back in her chair. All this time, I thought he was an enemy.
Well, to be fair, we probably still would have thought Felfrey was an enemy until the assassin lady stepped in.
Hey, listen, at the end of the day, this is working in our favor.
Yes
go
and
up.
no.
But this tells us two things. Number one is that Ornoth is getting desperate. If he's willing to fill the assassin in, he's looking
He
for
wasn't willing.
he's looking
Remember-
he's looking for more people to trust. But he doesn't know that Felfrey is double-crossing him
Yet.
yet.
As
Right,
Felfrey literally told me, no one cares about the sidekick.
But remember, the assassin lady did say she overheard it. She wasn't directly told.
Right.
That's the problem with sellswords. They'll sell you out.
Either way.
But we still should take her warning into account. 180 days until Luavara
Yep.
goes into all-out war.
Yep.
We need to let everybody start preparing at a faster pace than they have been.
Hey,
Unfortunately,
Talone.
this means getting in touch with the King of Silence too.
Did we give him a rock?
Fuck
No, but it's not like we can't send a message through the
Oh, the tavern.
Tavern.
Right.
tavern pipeline.
Right.
The problem is I have to make sure that spell works.
Otherwise, like I said, we're gonna have to try and come up with something else.
We need a
Which we
backup
should.
plan.
You keep working on that. Me and 8 can kind of try and brainstorm on the side, but I don't necessarily think Lady Isabella might not be the solution. But if we have money or something worthy of trade, we might be able to get something to point us in the right direction. As a last resort. I'm as skeptical about the Eternals as you are. After all, they were involved in the start of this. But Lady Isabella has also proven time and time again to be basically a sellsword.
Speaking
It's a
of
form of
Eternals,
entertainment for her.
That new woman.
The assassin?
Terrifying.
No.
Oh.
The one in the woods.
Oh, yeah, that one? Fucking horrifying.
Probably another Eternal.
Considering things are about to get fun here, most likely.
I'm not looking forward to it.
Listen, all right now is we can focus on the present.
You guys said you're up in your room, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I would have brought drinks upstairs.
We moved upstairs.
You just hear a knock on your door.
I'll get it. Alistair opens the door.
Before you even look up, you hear a voice. You do know it's rather rude to speak of people behind their backs.
Do I recognize his
boy.
voice, Josh? Oh shit! She's
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I open the door.
Oh wait, hold on. This is perfect.
Alistair silent step, and you are, and Alistair will extend his hand.
This is a perfect time for when, as soon as you open the door, it's like, oh fuck.
And that's where we're going to end this week's session. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, it would be a good
It
cutoff.
would be a great send off.
Well,
But it's very much.
not right now, but I do have a couple more lines I have to say first.
Alistair silent step, and you are.
She'll extend her hand and say, "My name is Rovina."
Ravina, pleasure. Would you like to come in? We have drinks.
As long as you are no longer afraid of me.
Oh, still very much horrified of you, but that's besides the point.
Mostly the aura you give off.
Yeah.
You do notice that you guys don't feel the aura right now.
Hmm.
Yeah, otherwise we would have sensed her approaching.
Yeah, you're right. I was just gonna stick with that. Oh, we're still very much scared of you considering how we initially met you. But hey, listen, opinions are always warranted to change. Come on in. We have the strong stuff. We've had a long day.
No, your opinions are true. You should most definitely be terrified of me.
I'm so glad to feel validated.
I couldn't help.
Alistair immediately just starts chugging a bottle of whiskey.
She's going to sit down. She's going to sit down and cross her legs. You guys are actually finally going to get a chance to fully see who she is now. She is obviously a kitsune. You do notice, like I said, she has a very, very strange outfit on. You can definitely notice that it's like a uniform kind of thing. More along the lines of like a military uniform.
Any that we recognize?
No,
All right, that's what I thought.
not at all.
That's what I thought.
Like, you notice like a small like symbol on like her collar clips, but you don't recognize the symbol like at all. It's a weird I would say like a weird semicircle of like flaming like a fire kind of design to it. But aside from like the military uniform, she has like a permanent resting bitch face, just constantly staring at everybody like with a judging look on her face. And you notice that she does have like a couple of like bags on her belt, and you notice that there's like a shrunken pole attached to her back, and she has this weird strap on her leg with some weird object inside of this holster almost.
So,
Ravina.
Sorry, my bad, Ravina.
My name is Ravina Nova.
It's a pleasure.
What brings you to us, random travelers that you met on the road?
Random travelers. I would most likely be humored by that joke if you weren't carrying around legendary weapons of this world.
Is there a way to hide these things better?
I don't think any amount of hiding would have hid it from her. It seems like.
You make a point.
Now your mouth, on the other hand.
Listen, I'm trying. I'm not a people person. I panic and I just talk.
I couldn't help but overhear your conversation with the others earlier. And I'm a little curious to say as to the ongoings of this world. I normally would have brushed everything off, except I heard a word
Oh, shit.
uttered from one of you
Oh, shit.
that caught my attention. It's not very often mortals know about the Eternals.
I knew it.
Would it help if we told you immortals told us?
Don't y'all realize she's an eternal?
Like, we didn't realize that when we came across her in the first place,
I
Alistair.
don't know. People got weird auras about them these days. It could just be a naturally occurring thing.
One that strong is not naturally occurring.
Okay.
At least not here.
You're gonna see her hand come up to her face, and she's just gonna smirk and chuckle. I'll have you all know that I wouldn't dare touch the filth of the Eternal's powers.
Oh, thank God, she's not one of them. What are you then?
Obviously
Someone
not
who is
from our
interested
world.
in the Eternals?
Let's just say I'm a hunter.
I like this woman already. Go on.
That's
Alistair found a
dangerous
new
game.
sugar mama's leg to hug.
I know, right?
Hey, I have hobbies.
Apparently, one of them is collecting waifus.
Womanizing.
Hmm.
No, it's hunting. Thank you very much.
Oh, so I'm
I
gonna take
spy
waifus?
Hannah.
You see, I happen to know some information regarding these poser gods. And I happen to have a little hobby of talking with them.
See, hobbies are healthy.
As long as you don't go humping their leg.
I'm not. When have I ever done?
Damn.
When have I ever done that?
Yet.
It is not my fault that apparently most of the weird women we run across find me somehow charming.
Please, I wouldn't touch you with a 40-foot pole.
Thank you. Thank you for proving my point.
Oofta.
Anyway.
So,
Well,
who or what exactly are you then? As I said before, I hunt these creatures. And I so happened to stumble across this place. After, albeit, several years of searching for it.
well, we do seem to have an infestation. Though we've only seemed to come across the path of one of them.
Oh, believe me, your world has far more than just one.
So,
Like I said, we seem to have an infestation.
why, if you don't mind me asking a question, why do you hunt them?
Well, they haven't exactly caused anything great in our world. I can only imagine what they've done elsewhere.
Everybody has their own reasons.
They nearly destroyed my world.
Oh, okay. Well, that seems to be a running theme.
These are like assholes.
Well, you could say that it wasn't entirely their fault.
How so?
They never expected someone to be able to ascend to their level and kill one of them.
I assume that.
Am I the only one that has dots connecting here?
Oh,
Now-
I also have dots connecting in my brain, but I don't like them.
It's connecting.
Let me ask you a question. And I want to see if this is the correct plane of existence that I'm in.
Sure.
Does the name Midas mean anything to you?
That's not the name of the guy that we found in that letter.
Indeed.
Yeah. That's all it means to us. We found out he died, apparently, and that scared a bunch of fucking Eternals.
Well, at least it shook up the one we spoke
Yeah, I shook
to,
up the one, you're right.
which is how we figured out that she was one.
Uh-huh.
All in all, we just try not to cross paths too often.
Yeah. She
She always
sells cool,
seems to know
cool
when we
shit,
have
though.
money.
She sells cool shit, though.
And you all happen to be friends or acquaintances with this Eternal?
Loose associates.
Acquaintances. It's more of a business relationship.
Yeah, she's kind of a wandering merchant. That's all she does.
She always appears at the weirdest times.
You see this woman, you see Rovina suddenly starts smiling. Good. That means I'm in the right plane.
Oh, are you looking for her?
No, not specifically her.
Oh, okay.
Confirmation that I am in the correct plane of existence. But just a small wave of pride, mostly. You see Silky look at her very worried now. And why is that? Simple. That even after thousands of years, the fear of my mother still reaches those creatures. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. Hope you will all tune in next week, as the party now has to figure out who the hell this woman is. And
Damn it.
just how screwed they are now. So, we'll see you next week.
I think
Shut
I know
up.
how screwed we are.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.